What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. If you didn't already watch it, just for this message is for the people watching the stream when it's not live. I opened up a 6-star today. If you watch the playback and like to watch the openings before getting spoiled by that info, go watch the opening. It was like a minute long. All right. Anyway, what's up, everyone? Let's do this thing, man. I already know what I want to say for the tweet now, man. I'm on time. Like, I'm just ready to go today, man. And the reason why I know what I want to say for the tweet is because kabam. Hoo-wee! Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at... It looks so good. It looks so good. I am really curious to see how this looks in game. But this new fighting arena, whatever you want to call it, oh, it looks so good. I hope it's not like too distracting with the background or something like that, but I don't think it will be. I think it's just gonna look awesome, and I'm pumped for it. So this is tonight's tweet right here. Dearest Marvel champions, I am blown away with how totally rad this looks. Yes. Oh no. No. Okay. Sweet. All right. What the? Is there seriously 5 super chats, guys? What the heck? Holy moly. Well, what's up, everybody? Thank you. Thank you all very much. Holy cow. All right. By the official slap ruling, with rules made up by myself and the official slap committee, the slap goes to the first. But in the case where there are connecting super chats and no other words between, it's a double. However, it's only a double if the amounts are equal. In this case, because there was one super chat before the others, even though touching with another was a higher amount, and therefore slap. Haley Miracle, thank you very much. Slap is yours. But man, thank you everyone else. Trying to be fastest, mwahaha, beat dark just barely. We did beat dark tonight. Holy crap. Anyway, I can't decide if I should rank a 5-star Warlock or Torch. I use them both so much. I think Warlock is the way to go, but at the same time, I think we talked about this. Was one of those champs you weren't into or something like that? I can't remember. Oh no, I think that was Magneto. It was Magneto we talked about. I would start with Warlock, and then I would go Torch after, personally. But it is a tough call. Both champs are great. Dark, thank you as well, man. We just love it, BG. Dude, I feel the love. Holy crap. Thank you, guys. William Papp, so close, dude. So freaking close. If those were connected to the others, that slap would have been yours. Sending over 5, though. Just saying hi, and then also you're welcome, dude. Thank you, man. Let me change this to that. There we go. The Shed also sending over $1, saying there's so many people trying to get slapped. It's crazy. Lining up for it. Unbelievable. Supreme Kai also sent over $1, just saying hi, BG. What up, dude? Man, I thought I was gonna be first. On a normal night, you would have been. Tonight was anything but a normal night. That is definitely not how things usually start out. And Shane Ramsey also sent over 2, saying, and now 6, happy birthday. Thank you, Shane, even though it's not my birthday. Thank you, dude. Man, thank you, guys. Is this the units challenge stream? No, that has to start on the with the 5 arenas. Those won't start until about 13 hours from now for that stream. All right. On that note, though, let's go get into some stuff. Even though this is not the 50 milestone challenge stream, there are some things that we have to do. Hold on. How much time do we have left? Okay, Cosmic Combat and Event Quest Completion are still on. Good. I want to get some more milestones in both of these events. So, after I grind a little bit of the arena, I'm going to what's it called? We're gonna take a trip into Cavalier Event Quest to get some of those points and all that. But first, yeah, I need these catalysts. I think I'm actually gonna rank up some champions tonight. Even though level up event is not on, just to help with the challenge tomorrow. It pains me to do it, but I want to do it. Skarx Slayer, or Skarx Slayer, sent it over 3. Thank you, dude. Saying, hello, BG. I just ranked 5 my Warlock, and I love him. Nice, dude. Yeah, he's such a beast, right? So powerful. I use him all the time. He's in Alliance Quest for me right now. Normally I can't bring Warlock to Alliance Quest because he's too busy in Alliance War or some other quests and stuff. But whenever like Alliance War attack isn't on, I get to bring him to AQ, and it's just even better. But dude, congrats on your rank 5 Warlock. That's awesome. Congrats. Delithius also sent in over 10. What up, Delithius? Saying Deathless season. What percent do you give me to ever repeat? Whoa, hold on. I mean, first off, congratulations. But we need to be clear here. What do you mean ever repeat? When you say ever repeat, I'm guessing like just any other season in the future history of seasons to get a Deathless season. I'd say that's pretty reasonable to achieve. It's not easy, but I would say your chances are decent. If we're talking about 2 seasons in a row, ooh, those are some low chances. Going double Deathless is super hard to do. So yeah, if we're talking double Deathless, I mean, you're already halfway there. I would give it like a 5% chance. If we're talking about just getting Deathless in another season in the future, I give that like a 95% chance, man. If you play enough war, it'll happen, you know. But yeah, man, congrats on going Deathless last season in the first place, which is not an easy thing to do. And thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it. Maximus also in here, sending over 5, saying Dr. Banana Puss guaranteed beyond God tier. Sup, buddy? What up, man? Dude, let me go find your artwork. And show the people. They have to see it. Let me see. Here we go. Oh my goodness. What in the Danger Room announcement and Dr. Bananapus in the same day? Odin's beard. Look at this. Look at this creature right here. This thing is both terrifying and awesome all at the same time. It's beautiful. What can I say? Oh man, it's perfect in every single way. Brings a tear to my eye. Oh man, it's really well done, Maximus. Easy, sent it over to $1.50 with the salt shaker. Thank you, dude. Saying Brainstir, I got my first COVID shot / microchip today. Nice. Can't wait to get my micro salsa in 2 weeks, dude. It's gonna be good. Oh man, I told my buddy that if I didn't sign up for it by the end of this weekend, that he could sign me up, and I didn't sign up for it. Whoops. I gotta do that. I gotta sign up so I can get my microchips too. That's still crazy to me that that's an idea. I know I made that joke before. I miss Tom. Yeah, it's okay. Dude, Tom? Is he? So he's... I think, what is it, Glory? Did Glory say he's found new love? and that's why it hasn't been around so much. I mean, that's a good reason to not be around so much, but no, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I miss him too. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Ollie Bamers sending over 3 of them Canadian bucks saying banana ham or sorcerer's subeam. Okay, I'm gonna go sorcerer's subeam because banana ham literally just sounds like a banana wrapped in ham, and that's not very threatening. It also is not, it doesn't really sound too appealing. You know, I've heard of people, to be honest, I just like to eat my bananas plain, but I hear other people, they like to, you know, spruce them up, add a little like peanut butter or something, or what is it, like cinnamon or something like that maybe. I've never heard of anyone wrapping a banana in ham. I'm sure somebody's done it. But it doesn't sound like something that I'd want to eat. So, Sorcerer's Subeam. Just thinking about... Hold on. Just thinking about a bean with this beautiful cape attached to it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorcerer's Subeam it is. A banana wrapped in ham mugged my uncle. Doofus puncher. That's terrifying. Well, should I... Wait. Well, should I? I'm fiending content and fiend making content that I actually enjoy. Wait. What? On Twitter, God, I am fiending content. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I didn't see the first part of the message. All right, let's see. I have no content ideas right now. I need Stryfe and Summer of Pain. Block damage hurts. Where are you right now? This is what appears to be a rank 3, possibly rank 2, just with lots of synergies. But appears to be rank 3 Black Panther. And high level Medusa, 68k Medusa. 68k Medusa. Where is this Medusa? I don't know where this Medusa is. 68k Medusa. Oh, wait. Is this the 6.3.1 boss Medusa? Is that what this is? Okay. You're out of control, MSD. What the hell, dude? Yeah, it is 6.3.1. Okay. Holy crap. And you're in there with pre-buff Black Panther. Okay. Get this man some content, please. That is wild, dude. You know how many people ask for advice on that fight because it's not an easy fight, and you're just in here like, yeah, I guess I have this rank 3 Black Panther. Don't even want to give him a 2017 rank up gem from the variants. He's good enough at rank 3. Jesus, dude. Insane. Freaking sane. UG, you think I get Cavalier with a duped 565 Cap Infinity, duped 565 Ghost, duped Cap Marvel, duped Stealthy, and red mags? Only one way to find out, man. I'll say this. You have above average champions for getting Cavalier. Cavalier, it's designed with 1 565 and some rank 4s in mind. Because if you look at the story content, you can get 1 565 before getting into Act 6. So, but you gotta try it, man. Everyone has different skills in this game. I won't be able to answer it for you. BG, who are the best 5-star defenders for Alliance War, Awakened or not? The absolute best? I mean, on a team scale, we like to run max diversity. So, you know, we need 50 different champions. I don't know if there's 50 good defenders, but there's probably like a good, I don't know, 20 to 25 that are pretty solid defenders. And I'd say some of the best are like Dragon Man, Mojo, Doom, Sasquatch. Right now I'm just thinking about all the Mystic champions that I burned through with Torch. Thing. Killmonger. I don't know. I can't name them all off the top of my head, but there are some good ones at least. If you watch Alliance War videos of like the higher level players, well, I mean, here's the other thing too. It's different depending on what tier you're in. I would say different players have you know, different challenges, and for like the highest level players, Invisible Woman, for example, would not really pose a threat. However, Invisible Woman, it can be really annoying, and I think she has a really high win rate. When Kabam released the win rates for Invisible Woman, she had a really high win rate on defense. So depending on the tier you're in, like, she could be an outstanding defender. But if you're curious to see who's like the best of the best, then just check out some high tier Alliance War gameplay, and you'll get a sense for the champions that get placed frequently. There's like 5 or 6 or 7 people in my alliance that post most of their Alliance Wars, among other alliances as well. Usually, how do you feel about grinding Sunday arenas? They're pretty rewarding, but I kind of treat Sunday as a break from arena days for the most part. However, when the Catalyst arena is on Sundays, like, the Catalyst arena is still essentially the best arena. Arguably. I don't know. Is it the best arena anymore? I used to value basic Catalyst and Alpha Catalyst higher than I do now, but since they dropped price in Glory Store, I don't know if I value them higher than the other arenas. I guess I still do, because it doesn't even take as many rounds to get them compared to the other arenas, and you still get 30 units along the way. So yeah, the Catalyst arenas, they're essentially the highest value arenas, and when they line up on a Sunday when there's, you know, nothing else going on, it's great. The Sunday arena itself, it has a lot of shards compared to like the amount of effort that you need to put in to get those shards on a regular, you know, the weekday grinds. So they're good, but like I said, I usually don't grind them. I just treat them as a break from the grind. Statics and, you know, 5. What up, dude? Say what up, BG. Congrats on the Killmonger. Thank you. I'll be watching your grind tomorrow while I'm at work, so thanks in advance for keeping my brain occupied. Hashtag fun money. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that poll. That's funny, man. Like, as I was editing the video just to, you know, put the overlay on screen, I was like looking at my own reaction to the poll, and I'm like, dude, it looks like I'm disgusted at this poll. Only because I couldn't figure out if I already had Killmonger or not. But it's a sweet poll. I'm pretty stoked for it. If I could dupe Killmonger and dupe Void, my 6 stars, like either one of those, that'd be awesome. What about suicides for arenas? Suicide for arenas are great, but what about the rest of the game? If you have other champions that can support running suicides in other areas of the game, then yeah, they're incredible. My roster... Wait, did Mike just take out the boss? I just saw a tag. Let me go take a look, because I think we were held up on a node. My roster is limiting my own content creation. I'm essentially out of ideas. It sucks right now. Stryfe would keep me busy for months. Dang, MSD. Is he in the... Hold on. Is he in the... No, not yet, right? Because Ibom just got added. So Stryfe doesn't get added until June 8th. Oh, that's still a month and a half out. Dang, man. I was gonna say, have you attempted to get him from the dual class crystals yet? But that is not possible. RIP. Tuesdays when his crystal drops? Wait. Is there a new featured? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go for features. Okay. Alright, got it. Yeah, good luck, dude. I hope you get him, man. It'll be fun to see what you do with him. Oh, okay. I didn't realize the person that takes this lane before I started my stream, he wasn't on, so. Oh, here's the problem with using Warlock in this area. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Flux dispersal. I guess we'll go with hype. We'll go with hype and it's basically just high level Magneto. All right, let's do this thing, man. We got this. I could do it. I'm dead. I really don't want to lose my Hyperion because I have Caustic Temper for my next path. Okay, let's bait this. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold back until I get my special 3. Okay. Missed the bonus damage. That's all right. Justin Russell, thank you for the 5, by the way, dude. Appreciate it, man. I'll check out your message in just a moment. Let's bait this again. Okay, good. Should be doing mediums into those heavies. It's a mistake on my part. Here I don't want to do it though, because I want to bait this out first. Okay. Missed the bonus damage again. Damn it. This is actually going to slow down my power gain, because I had too many charges. Darn it. Alright, I need to do the medium into heavy. Dude, I have a lot of Furies right now. But I'm not doing a lot of damage. I'm losing the race against the clock. I have so many Furies. Oh god, I did not want to just tank that. Oh, that hurt. That was bad. I'm gonna lose. Someone else is gonna have to clean this up, man. I'm running out of time. It's not good. Well, I might be able to clean this up myself if I just... Here's what I'm gonna do. Try to activate the heal, but I don't want to take another blocked hit. There we go. Healing is activated. Alright, so this is gonna be a timeout. I don't want to take any more damage this fight. I just want to heal as much as possible. Because this... I mean, all my health is gonna get cut in half. Okay, so I'm at 37%. Drop me down to a little under 20%. Okay. We can go back in and get this. Maybe. It's still going to be a little bit dicey with the suicide bleed at the start. I'll lose, what is it, like 6-7% from the suicide bleed. I'm going to have to heal up again. Ooh, I gotta be careful of that. I really shouldn't hit him at all until my bleed is off in case I trigger the Spectre from critting. Oh my. Let's bait this out. Alright. We need to heal. Man, do we need to heal. Whew. much level willpower for suicide? My willpower is 1 level. You want max willpower almost no matter what you're doing in this game. Regardless of suicides or not, but especially if you're running suicides. Alright, let's get a little bit of damage in now that we're kind of balancing out a little bit health-wise. Gonna bait this out. Okay, good. That's gonna give me some willpower healing with those as well. Now we just can't blow this by getting hit or blocking a special or something. Where's all those furies that I was getting before, man? I had so many. It was insane. Okay. It's actually still going to be close time-wise, man. I only have a minute left. I don't want to time out again, guys. There we go. That's a lot of furies. Okay, we're in the clear. We're home free. Let me just suck a little bit of this willpower healing. Bad phrasing, but there we go. 2%. Woo! Okay. What if I told you I have 1 point in willpower and only have 1 point unlocked in willpower? MSD. It makes me cry. Alright, Justin Russell. Sorry for the delay on reading your message, but thank you very much for the 5, dude. Saying BG just pulled 6-star Omega Red from Cav. Should I awaken and rank 3 ASAP? I have 50 generic and 100 6-star Sig crystals, roughly 15 mutant. Dude, congrats on Omega Red, first off. I think at that Sig level, your 5-star would still be better. I think your 5-star would still be better. So if you already have a 5-star, then yeah, you might want to hold off just to see if you can naturally awaken him by the time you get some more Sig stones. If you don't already have a 5-star Omega, he could still be useful to you even at that Sig level. It's just he won't quite steamroll opponents as well as like a high Sig Omega Red could. So yeah, man, if I were in your shoes, I would probably hold off, like I said, just until I got more Sig stones, and then awaken him. That because you might, by the time you get more Sig stones, who knows? Your next 6-star crystal could have an Omega Red in it. It happens, you know. But either way, man, it's a great pull. So congrats. Barabbas X92. I don't know. I don't think you're in here. No, not that I could see. But thank you very much for the continued support. Saw a message pop up. It said member for 3 months in a row. Shout out to all the channel members. Alright, let me just move up to this next fight. I don't have to actually take this next fight, but I'm going to move up. And we can go back to the arena. BG open a 6-star Guillotine as my third 6-star. Thoughts and tips? Regular Guillotine or Guillotine 2099? If it's regular Guillotine, my advice is to not use her. She's got a decent synergy with Morningstar, but that's about it. If it's Guillotine 2099, And Guillotine 29 is a great champion. Doesn't need to be awakened. Don't have too many tips other than, you know, you just build up a combo with her and finish the fight when the opponent is below 5% with a special 3 to carry over a combo. And that's it. I mean, there's a little bit more to the champion than that, but for starting tips. And do I have Awaken Crossbones to awaken? Oh, do you have to awaken him, you're asking? No, Crossbones can be good unawakened. Doesn't need to be awakened. Hey, Brain, who to rank 2? Tigra, Falcon, duped Gwenpool, or Cable? I mean, out of all of those, I think Falcon is, in general, the champ that gets used the most. But I don't have any other context about your account. I don't even know if we're talking about 6 stars here or some other star level. If we are talking about 6 stars, then you got to look to the content you're doing and try to counter the content rather than just grouping up 4 random champs, because those champs are wildly different from one another, all of them. There's a tiny bit of crossover between like Falcon and Gwenpool, and that's it. For the most part, they're very different champs. Yeah, it's normal Guillotine. Rip. Okay. Bummer, dude. I mean, hopefully Kabam buffs Guillotine. The thing about Guillotine is she's pretty special in this game. She's like the story character. A lot of people, myself included, kind of skip over the story, but Guillotine is the MCOC storyline. It's a Kabam created character. I mean, it's connected to Morningstar and Guillotine 2099 and all that. She was very special and important, like ability-wise, at one point in time when she was first introduced, being like the first champion that can, you know, reverse healing. And I think there's a solid chance that she's going to get buffed in the future just because of her importance to the contest. So we'll see what happens, but unfortunately right now, yeah, she's not going to be too useful to you. Still a cool pull because of all the stuff I mentioned, though. BG, are you a Boo D man? Really dark? Oh my goodness. Shane, I don't think Shane's in here either, but I see another member renewal pop up. Shane, thank you as well if you happen to be listening to this on the playback. Doing late night. Feeding for my newborn twin sons. Glad to have something to watch to keep me awake. Thanks, BG. Yeah. Glad to have you in here. That's sounds like it could either be really fun or a nightmare, or both, depending on the night. Newborn twin sons. Well, congratulations. Hopefully they don't keep you up too much, though. That's what I meant by nightmare. Just, you know, being up all hours of the night. But congratulations. Fury or Cap America Infinity War, both 4 stars. I think Cap Infinity is who I'd recommend for the average person at a 4-star level. Doesn't need to be awakened and has really high block proficiency to, you know, to help you out when you're still learning how to you know, parry and all that. You might be taking more blocked hits than the average person, or like when you get deeper into the game, I mean. And also doesn't rely on any certain damage type the way that Fury does, where investing in it, you know, Fury is a powerful champion, and investing in champions that have, you know, like bleeds and poisons and stuff like that, it can be a good thing once you get a few other champs that can you know, that can kind of carry you through other situations of the game. But I like avoiding those types of champs early on a little bit. Then once you got a few other champs ranked up, then you know, getting some bleed based characters can be really good. Seriously, this guy's healing, just barely kept him alive. I'm opposite. BG puts me to a peaceful sleep like a Morgan Freeman monologue. I mean, that's the highest compliment anyone could ever give, comparing me to Morgan Freeman, so I'll take it. GG, you testing Jabari? Not tonight. I maybe should have tested her tonight, but I'm too greedy for these basics, man. I haven't tested her yet. Feels like bullcrap that even when I played Tigra pretty optimally, freaking Airwalker still slowly kills her. And if I do survive, I have like 10% health and a big old angry red cross. Fight Darktide. Is there... Usually Airwalker is not too big of a problem. Is there an Airwalker in like the new variant or something like that? Or is he... It's not on the Cavalier Monthly as a boss, is he? Normally Airwalker is not too big of an issue. He can be a serious issue if he's got some nodes backing him up, but kind of just curious. Normally, if you're fighting Airwalker optimally on like a regular node, that dude kind of just folds right on over. Like a piece of wet tissue paper. Sip BG is 4 stars, Sig 20, Aegon, good. I mean, Aegon's a great champion. Here's the downside about him as a 4-star, though. You have to be able to hold a combo. Thinking back to when I was playing with 4-star champions, I could not hold a combo to save my life. So for me at that time, Aegon would not have been good. If you could hold a combo, because everybody's different. If you're just, you know, picked up the game faster than I did, if you could hold a combo, then Aegon will be great. But if you're having trouble, you know, holding combos, you know, above like 10 or 20 or something like that, then you're probably better off playing a different champion than Aegon for the time being. And then, you know, when you start to feel more comfortable with the combos, then rank up Aegon. But he's an insanely powerful champ. Just have to be able to maintain that combo is all. Usually your head is always sunny. Thank you. I make it that way because I am a fan of the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia. BG, I'm so frustrated. I'm in lab and I'm trying to do some fights, but my internet is taking forever to load anything. Can't even watch your stream. Just got to Vision Age of Ultron. Well, good luck on your lab run, dude. Bummer about the crappy internet. BG, could I get a hi, mate? Hello, matey. Is that close enough? Arr. A 6-star Nexus from Cav just after being Cav. Nice. Just opened 2 of them. Do you got anything good? Oh, dude, you can't just say you got a Nexus crystal and not say it was inside. Inquiring minds want to know. Piece of wet tissue paper doesn't fold too easy, BG. Well, I mean, it folds on itself. I'm not saying it folds into like a perfect, you know, right angle, like you're gonna fold it into a paper football. I'm just saying it's not gonna stand up straight either. I just feel like ranting about my very specific problem. Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. Is Beast good? Beast, unfortunately, is not very good. He could use a buff. How's Colossus Unawakened? He's good. Still worth rank 3. Can be. I have Sunspot, Red Mags, Professor X, and I have a 6-star Awakening Gem. It's tough to say who's going to be best in your situation, but when it comes to 6-star rank 3s, it's really tough, especially when using an Awakening Gem, just because of how rare those resources are. No content really needs 6-star rank 3s at the moment, but Colossus can be worth rank 3ing, even unawakened, yeah. MSD, I don't know if MSD is still in here, but he has a 6-star rank 3 unawakened Colossus, and he's got some content on his channel, and yeah, it's, I mean, even without seeing that, just from playing Colossus myself, I know he doesn't need to be awakened. For long form content, Colossus needs to be awakened, but for short form, it's almost irrelevant. Relevance too strong of a it's still relevant, but it's just not necessary. You get by just fine without it. Beast is not a beast, unfortunately. Exactly. Beast was my first 5-star. Hey, it's still better than my first 5-star. Old Iron Patriot. Right, today I completed Abyss. Congratulations. And I chose Tech Nexus. Okay. And Kabam gives me Ghost, Doc Ock, Warlock, Guillotine, Guardian, Iron Man, Hulkbuster, Darkhawk, Vision, and Iron Patriot. Ghost, Warlock, Guillotine. I like how you mentioned those twice. And I chose Ghost. I'd say that's a good choice, man. If I was opening up Tech, that's who I'd be going for as well. If I saw a Ghost in there, that's who I'd be picking without even question. Some other good choices that you had, like that's a really good Nexus. I'd say you got all of the top Tech champions. But yeah, I'd go Ghost. Does Corvus need Awakening? He does not need it, no, but he gains death immunity for being awakened, and it's one of the reasons why Corvus is one of the most commonly used champs in Alliance Quest, because you could cheese the fight with him pretty good. And just time out over and over again without dying. Along with surviving other situations too, but are you a fan of MCU movies? I don't know. I feel like compared to most of you guys, I'm like a poser MCU fan. You know, like I've enjoyed some of the movies, but I have no interest in seeing them all, and I don't get excited for them the same way that other people do. I enjoyed the Avengers movies. I enjoyed the Guardians movies. The first Guardians of the Galaxy movies is my favorite of all the MCU movies. But yeah, I'm definitely not like a hardcore fan or anything. Not a hater either, just kind of a neutral party that enjoys them from time to time. EG took a gamble on a featured Cav and got 6-star Nexus, and from that I got Mr. Fantastic, thus completing the 6-star version of the Fantastic Four for me. Sweet, dude. I'm really considering taking up my my 5-star version, which, I mean, I'm only missing the 6-star for, you know, completing my 6-star roster of the Fantastic Four as well. But I'm thinking about ranking up my 5-star just so that, you know, I could at least have 3 out of the 4 6 stars and then a 565 of the for Mr. F. And if I do rank him up, which is likely, I think I'm gonna max Sig him, because I think his Sig ability is pretty important. Like, let's go take a quick little glance at what it gives. Let me see here, Mr. F. There we go. Okay, so there's 2 parts to it. I don't really care about this top part. This top part is mostly for defense, right? Mr. Fantastic gains an additional flat 20% chance to evade any unblockable attack. This increases by 3% every time the opponent starts an unblockable hit, capped at 50% for basic attacks. I mean, I guess this could be used offensively too, just as a safety net, but I see that more as a like when he's on defense kind of thing. The part that I care about is the second line here that says Mr. Fantastic's offensive combat power rate is increased by 10 to 50% for each careful study passive on the opponent. Dude, that is so much extra combat power rate. Like, this guy, I feel like he could be a little bit on the underrated side. And maybe one of the reasons why he's on the underrated side is just because, you know, it's not always easy to Sig champions up and play them at max Sig level. But he gains so much from this. It's also possible that maybe he's just not as good as some of the other more commonly used champs, even at max Sig. I don't know. But if you're playing Mr. Fantastic, the way I see it, like, you gotta have that dude high sig to get that extra combat power rate. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna rank him up, toss all the sigs into him, and I'll try to make some content with him and stuff like that too. Because I think he's getting slept on a little bit, but I could be wrong. One way or another, I'll get to the bottom of it. We'll see. Alex sent over $1. Thank you, dude. So that's okay, BG. The majority of MCU fans are poser Marvel fans. I mean, compared to like the hardcore like comic fans and stuff too. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about even just from the movies. All right. Anyway, you mentioned comic accuracy, and they act like I've got leprosy. Yeah, I've seen some of the discussions. Some people really like to go hard in that stuff. You know, it's funny, man. I was watching just a random clip on of Cobra Kai, and I don't even remember what the clip was. It was a good clip. It got me to click on. It was on, you know, a YouTube video, and I've already watched the entire series more than once. So it's not like I didn't know what was going to happen. I just wanted to see it again. But anyway, I read a comment, and that's where I messed up. As I shouldn't have read the comments on that video. For the most part, everyone's like just super hyped. Everyone loves Cobra Kai, right? And one of the comments was like, "This is where the series lost me." I don't know. I it's just going on and on about, like, you know, it was like this guy pieced together the entire Karate Kid and Cobra Kai universe, trying to figure out exactly how strong a certain character should be or something like that. I was like, okay, just enjoy the show, man. So I feel like that would be me if somebody was telling me like the comic accuracy. I would probably be the person you're describing, Alex. I'd probably just be like, all right, I just wanted to enjoy the movie though. I'm good with that. But anyway, Vladimir sent over $1. Thank you very much, dude. Where is your last? Do you have a last? Let's see. Wolverine or Magneto is your last one. Magneto, I would say in general, is the stronger of the two. He just dominates anyone that is metal. So I was gonna say it kind of depends a little bit on the content you're doing, but I don't think it really does. I think you just go Magneto. Some people really do like to use Wolverine with Apocalypse to turn Wolverine into a horseman, but in general, Magneto is super strong. My 6-star rank 2, Mr. F slaps. He's pretty underrated, and he's unduped. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. So if we can get him awakened. Yeah. Norris sending over 50 of them CZKs. Thank you, Norris. Saying, ABG, how are you? Hope it's all good. Sending positive vibes. And can you check Twitter, please? Sure, man. Yeah, dude, I'm doing good. Right back at you, man. Sending positive vibes your way, too. Let's see what we got on Twitter. Oh, no, dude. So my mom is positive for COVID. Well, I hope it's not too severe, and hopefully she has a quick recovery. Me not, but I'm still in quarantine for 14 days, so I made some progress. Okay. Using some Variant 7 to get your mind off of things. I like it. Variant 7 completion and Cav event 100%. That deodorant is from Rank Up Gem. Her damage, man. Her damage does get pretty juicy. The shocks, right? It's not too bad. And good for defense, I think. 6-star roster still sucks, though. Let me see. All right. Dude, 6-star hella, too. That's pretty interesting pull ever since the Odin synergy got added, so it's actually solid. And let me see. I mean, you've got some good pulls in here. A lot of champions on this list could use a buff though, like Psylocke, Diablo, Iron Fist. We already know Miles Morales is getting buffed. It's not too bad though. You've got some big time winners in here. I mean, this Ghost is huge. But yeah, man, good stuff. Congrats on knocking out some content, dude. James sending over a buck saying, there are also people who complain that the dinosaurs in Jurassic World aren't scientifically accurate. It's called science fiction for a reason. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be as far as I'm concerned, it just has to be close. And then I feel like if it all right, let's say this. If a dinosaur had an arm coming out of his head, I'd be like, okay, this takes me out of the experience. You know, I can't overlook this. There's a giant arm coming out of T-Rex's head. They messed this movie up. As long as it's close, I mean, forget the details. It especially was weird thinking about the Karate Kid example that was in this video. I wish I could just read it to you guys, how crazy it is. But it's especially weird because the guy was saying like, oh, this person should never be able to defeat this person in a fight. Like, what? That's not even how fighting works. Plus it was like a 2-on-1 situation. Like, you could be tired, you could be fatigued one day. You could slip and get hit. Suddenly your world is rocked. Get knocked out. Anyway. But yeah, James, thank you for the buck, dude. I might feel differently about the Marvel situation if I had read all the Marvel comics. Seeing the way things play out in movies, I might feel differently, but for the most part, I just kind of sit back and enjoy it for what it is. Whoever had Karate Kid YouTube comment rant tangent on BG's bingo tonight, congrats. Oh man. Yeah, I have all the things to talk about, huh? Any thoughts what the danger rooms are going to be? I think it's just a new map. I don't think it's actually new content, is it? I mean, it could be new content. But okay, hold on. So this is what is being talked about, this tweet here. Let's take the battle somewhere a little dangerous. And play it from the start, actually. You could see, like, even just this shot right here, like, this is just the platform that we fight on. I mean, it still could be a different piece of content, but I feel like it's just a map like any other. Like the different areas for us to fight in. And then, hold on, there was a different... Gabe retweeted it. And said, new in the contest, Danger Room plus Krakow, I think that's how you say that, all rolled into one shiny new level. He just calls it a new level. I feel like if it was a new game mode, they would have maybe announced something more with it. For all we know, though, it still could be. But I'm not thinking about it as like a new mode or anything. I'm just thinking about it as a new level. Gonna fade into the background and get some Z's while listening. All right, Dark, later, dude. Hope you and Laura sleep well and have good dreams. Same for everyone in chat, sending everyone good vibes only. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. Take it easy. It's a pretty neat new map. It's awesome looking. It's so cool looking. Just a new background for fights? Yeah, I think so. You doing the same? Peace, Dark, and all. All right, MSD later, dude. Hey, you dingus monster. What's up, Hobbit? How's it going, man? GG. There is a one-day Arena Combat Alliance event tomorrow. I'm very interested in seeing how many points you get in that event during your stream. Oh my goodness. It's a shame the 3-day starts later this week. Wow. It's gonna... I didn't even think about the events. That is gonna be a lot of points, though. Let me see. Today is event quest completion, though. So hero use is gonna be on tomorrow for the solo event. So that'll be good. I'll get all the milestones for that, too. That'll be nice. I got 5-star Green Goblin. Is he worth ranking up? Unfortunately not. Green Goblin's not very strong in this game. BG, should I rank up my Stark Spidey Awakened or rank 5 my Crossbones Unawakened to rank 5? They're both good champs. If I were in your shoes, I would just be thinking about what content that I was focusing on next. If you need a hero or a Spider-Verse champion to, let's say, tackle one of the variants, Stark Spidey, you know, he fits that role pretty well. Crossbones is a villain, right? He's not tagged as like a mercenary or anything like that. I think he's just a villain. So, I mean, he could be good for the villain variant. Crossbones, of course, better at, you know, reducing defensive ability accuracy, whereas Stark Spidey, his utility is a bit different. Like, they're very different champs, is what I'm getting at. So you really should be thinking about, like, what content you're clearing next to figure out who's going to be the better rank up. They're both good now, though. My second max 5-star. Now I have both Warlock and Venom maxed and duped. Nice. Those are extremely powerful champions, both of them. Super strong. BG, the English Super League is trying to kill football. Only you can save us now. Please save football, BG. I will save it, don't worry. Just, I'll save it next week. I'm a little busy this week, but next week, oh, consider it done. Saved. I know nothing about what you're talking about, I'm sorry. Yo, BG, not sure if you've already covered it, but do you think Summoner's Sigil should have a unit cost as well? Free to play kind of misses out on content and bonuses. No, actually, I don't think so. This game needs to be funded somehow. And the Sigil, in my opinion, is the single best way for Kabam to fund the game. I mean, you know, you're paying for an advantage, or else why else would you be paying? But it's not really a game-breaking advantage the same way that, like, Sig Stones are. In my opinion, like, that is something that should not be sold as frequently as it is, at least, for money. You know, of course, still sell like 6-star Sig Stones for money sometimes, but half the time they should be available for units. That way, free-to-play players can get those resources. But something like the Sigil is great, man. It's a great way to, you know, for people to, like, people who do want to spend a little bit, they get a strong value compared to other deals, at least, from the Sigil. And it really doesn't create much of a difference between, or it doesn't create it doesn't rock the balance of the battle realm, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. The $5 unit offer is dang nice too. It is, yeah. Both of those offers. It's tough because Kabam, you know, there's only so much Kabam can offer in the way of those sort of subscription-based things. They're subscription-based, but you don't have to get them every month. But anyway, there's only so much that Kabam can sell like that. But I wish they could find a way to sell more rather than take away. Because I want this game to make money so that I can continue playing for free, essentially. That's the way that every free-to-play player should be looking at it. is find the best way for people to spend that doesn't totally separate the two groups of players. Norris sending over another 50 of them CZK, saying last please, and the new stage maybe for 7.2 final boss, maybe some nasty apocalypse. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Could be the case. If they just want to roll it out for a boss fight and then after that have it as like a permanent stage. Could be. All right, your last one. Thanks. She's all right, but still sucks. Rather be at work. Okay. And who should be my next rank 5? Omega Red, Sig 120, or AA Awaken? No suicides, but run Omega a lot with Colossus. I would probably say Omega. Even without suicides, there's a lot that Omega Red can do. And if you're already running Omega Red with Colossus a bunch, then yeah, I'd go Omega Red. Archangel can still be used, even a rank down. Technically any champion can, but with champions like well, I just want to make sure I still have the timing down on that special 2 evade, since the last time when I was doing variant 7 I got totally destroyed by it. Anyway, I think champions like Omega Red, they're very momentum based, and any momentum based champion, you want them to be like, you know, higher rank the better, and you really feel the difference. And by momentum based I mean like you want to keep those death spores locked on, and when you have to bait out specials, your spores drop off. So the longer the fight goes, the more time you spend baiting out specials, the harder it is to keep the spores up. So if you can just kind of end the fight without having to bait as many specials, it's a huge difference. It's not just like a minor stat gain the way it is with certain champions, you know? It's a really big difference. BG, no incursion run today. I'm a little disappointed, but hey, still great content. My team got knocked out of the incursions tournament, dude. We're out. Round 1 knockout. Kind of sucks. The other rounds that I was doing, those were actually the like the placement rounds. And we got knocked out. It's not too big of a deal. There'll be other incursion tournaments, but yeah, we got destroyed. It was actually pretty close. If I had won our match, or if we had another team going, if they had won their match, then we would have moved on. We just needed one more point to win, and we just couldn't secure it. Alan sending over 8. Thank you, dude. Alan, where are you at? Here we go. Use my 6-star awakening gem on Ibom, and my god, he's awesome. Just tried him in Alliance War yesterday, and he was melting everyone. I have also a 65 Sig 200, but the health pool and attack can't be compared. Yeah, dude, it's especially good. You know, I was just saying how like sometimes the little stat increase doesn't matter, but there's other reasons why stat increases matter. And Ibom has a little bit of an extra bonus too, in the fact that he's constantly healing with willpower, and when he has 30% more max health, that means his willpower healing is increased by 30% too. So it's actually a huge difference for Ibom as well, for a different reason. He's not very momentum based. I mean, in a way he is, because you want to keep his aura going too, but less so than Omega Red. But because he gains that healing, dude, it's a pretty big difference for him. It's pretty great. Really wish for an Iron Fist. Oh man, I just said Iron Fish. Really wish for an Iron Fish buff. He deserves definitely more. Yeah, dude, buff that Iron Fish. Hell yeah. Did Cat already draw that? I know Kat's made some mashup style things. If she didn't make an Iron Fish, I'm gonna recommend that. But yeah, on a serious note, Iron Fist, I really hope he gets buffed too. Fingers crossed that he gets buffed after Black Panther. Is there, man, after this match, I'm gonna restart my game. It's lagging like crazy. Isn't there some kind of comic book connection between Black Panther and Iron Fist? I can't remember if there is or not. Somebody let me know. But I was just thinking, like, if they buffed up one, then maybe they'd buff up the other after. I know Iron Fist has some connection with Daredevil, I think, right? I guess Daredevil already got buffed. Wait, is it a connection, or do they just both have TV shows? I don't even know. Norris sending over another 50 CZKs saying, thanks, man. See you tomorrow. I have a lot of time, so I'll be there with you. Need those units. Been slacking on Arena lately. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. I've been hearing that from a few people that are gonna take on the grind challenge too, which is cool. Good morning, BG. What's up, Enzo? Why now the new Alliance quest can get... Huh? Are you asking why does the AQ now not have links? Like, why now and why not in the past? Perhaps. I don't know. So I do think that this game lacked, at one point in time, I think Alliance, I think the game overall lacked a reason to get together and communicate with other people. And without something like the linked nodes, I personally would have never downloaded the Line app or anything like that, you know. And then I as much as I refused to at first, like the first 7 months that I played this game, I was like, wait, what? You need another app just to communicate in this game? No, I don't care. I don't care how much I like this game. Don't care. Not going to download another app for it. And then it turns out, well, that's kind of what makes the experience, is just connecting with everybody. So I think early on it was kind of good to push people to that, even though it was through like linked nodes, which aren't enjoyable. We had to overcome that unenjoyable challenge together kind of thing. And by the way, I'm talking about way back when this game first started. Well, I guess AQ wasn't around when the game first started, but when I first started playing, there was no Alliance War. But AQ was already a thing. And Alliance War, of course, Alliance War can be more demanding in terms of communication and stuff like that. So maybe when they introduced Alliance War, maybe even then they should have, pulled back a little bit on the linked nodes. But instead they kind of kept pushing forward, and every time, a new map came out, map 6, map 7, they kept increasing the number of links because they probably just thought it was natural to do so. Oh god, look how close I am to 2 million. Seriously? I gotta do another round. Son of a... Oh, did I say I was gonna restart too? Let me do that. So, I mean, I don't know what took so long. This is all just speculation too, by the way. I don't know what took so long for them to kind of loosen up on the links. They did finally loosen up on the links, when they first came out with the roadmaps and stuff like that. The links, the timers. Maybe they were afraid that it was gonna like pull interest from the game if people didn't have to be as locked in. And maybe the data said otherwise. Maybe participation was up, and maybe they realized, oh, we don't really need the links anymore or something like that. And just a guess. Static sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying for a premium game, MCOC has been running kind of crappy for a while now. Sure has. 6-star Nexus crystals for Cav and above should be issued for compensation. And I'm not one to ask for compensation, really. Dude, I mean, while I wouldn't turn down the Nexuses, I don't know. Okay, so here's my thoughts when it comes to compensation. If people are like disconnecting in Alliance Quest and Alliance War and losing half their health and stuff like that, then there should be compensation in that form of, like, you know, potions and revives. When it comes to higher level compensation, like I said, I wouldn't turn it down, but I don't even know how to start calculating that stuff. Because really, like, there's nothing that you miss out on. At that point, it's more of just like, hey, sorry the game's been crap. Here, take some free stuff and be happy. Which, I mean, that does make people happy. It makes a whole lot of people happy. So maybe they should, but I don't know. Compensation is one of those things that I just so rarely think about. Angus Bruce. He ended over buck as well. Where are you at? Hold on. Angus Bruce. Oh, there is no message. That's why I couldn't find it. Just sent it over buck just because. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Jason Wild Bunch also sent it over buck saying, okay, BG, quick question. How much does your prestige matter to add extra points to an alliance who only runs map 4? Just wondering because I can take a silver surfer to rank 5 and I have Doom maxed. Should I? No. You should focus on ranking up champions just to get you through content. Prestige does still affect your alliance's point total, but it's not as big of a deal. The better thing to do is just rank up champions that can help you clear content. You can go back and rank up some other champions later on after the fact if you still have, more materials. And I would ignore prestige at that level. Essentially, until you're on to rank 3 6-stars and like having a few rank 3 6-stars, prestige is not something that anyone should be thinking about. And that's even going to change when we go up to rank 4 6-stars eventually, so. It doesn't help that much. Like, you're going to gain more prestige just by clearing higher level content to give you rewards that will give you rank 3 6-stars. So, it's not even like a selfish play to ignore prestige. It ends up benefiting the alliance more to be selfish. If you're even thinking about it that way, but that's the way to think about it. What's up, lad? Sorry, hey BG, the girlfriend is mad at me that her son is crying in this restaurant, but she should be mad at her 7-year-old is so bad at tic-tac-toe that I've beaten him 14 times consecutively. Dang, dude, no mercy. I like it. Oh, man. Dude, you got to give it up to the kid for being determined. Most people probably would have stopped after like a few losses in a row. 14 times in a row. Kid's determined. Scott sending over buck. Thank you, Scott. Saying, just awaken my 6-star Morning Star. Absolutely nothing about her. Sig 20. Okay, Sig 20 is fine, yeah. She doesn't really need higher Sig level. Put an order in for the classic bald cap, but decided to splurge on the Sunrise version. PS tweet. Okay. What is this? Snails in Kentucky be like, dude, is this for real? Are there a lot of snails in Kentucky? I mean, obviously this isn't actually real, but are there a lot of snails in Kentucky? I never would have thought it. I don't know why. I don't know like the type of land that is a natural habitat for slugs, but or snails. I mean, I think of more of like beach type stuff. Interesting. But yeah, man, Morningstar doesn't need higher than Sig 20. She benefits a bit from higher Sig, but the most important thing is just that she's awakened. She starts the quest with a soul, and she'll reduce the opponent's like power gain, healing, and furies, and allow you to copy some of that. So Sig 20 is good. Like Seraphims, and over a couple of bucks as well, saying the Twitterverse summons thee. Okay. What is this? Juice tastes better when you stand there and drink it with the refrigerator door open. It kind of does, dude. You're not wrong. Dude, congrats on the 6-star Warlock too, man. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Dude, that's kind of true about standing there with the refrigerator door open, especially in the summertime. You have like the cool breeze from the fridge hitting you. Just feels nice. Eric Nelson's over $1 too. Thank you, dude, saying, whoa, I'm halfway there. Whoa, screw Cyclops. Dang, dude. Yeah, Cyclops, he's pretty annoying. But keep it going, man. Keep it going. We'll get there eventually. It's a long journey through the abyss, or I'm sorry, through the labyrinth, but feels good when you're done. See a lot of people using Morningstar and Incursions, so might have to rank her up. Yeah, whenever I use Morningstar and the Incursions, by the way, mine is only Sig 20. Most people, I would say, are Sig 20 just because they don't want to invest Sig stones in the champ, but still good. Oh, come on. There was enough reach on that? Seriously? Screw you, Doom. Rick 1405 sending over a pound. Thank you, Rick. Let me see where your last one is at. Last one is this the 50 milestone grind, BG? Watch from the UK? No, dude, that starts with tomorrow's arena. So about 12 hours from now. Little under 12 hours, I'll be starting that grind. Gotta wait until the next set of arenas starts up. But shout out to all the UK MCU seers, dude. Thank you very much. And only Zundogs sending over 3 saying, I prayed to you extra long today, BG? Huh? Prayed to me extra long? Did you open crystals or something? Were you trying to get some good luck going? Or... I need more context to this, man. What you talking about, man? Praying to the power of bald caps? It's the only thing I can imagine. I cleaned up crystals, stacked another 60k 5-star shards. Dang, Maximus. Doing the old crystal cleanup too. Dude, I really thought I was going to open up even more crystals. Like, I still have so many crystals remaining. I don't know when I'm ever going to open these things. But I tried to... When I did the crystal cleanup, I tried to open absolutely everything I could. Just so many little catalyst crystals. Because I'm at the point in the game where I can't get content / variants done because of all the monthly content being put in event quests, side quests. I could use units for energy, but is it worth it to do story? Worth it to do story to... I don't know what the last part there says, but yeah, it's worth you. Like, energy refills, they're not super expensive. Here's what I recommend doing. Use energy refills from time to time, but do so in a way that you can get a little bit back. So let me show you. Not this. Sorry, I just had to claim that. Story over monthly. I mean, it can sometimes be worth doing story over monthly, but if you're able to do both, just if you have enough time to do both and you're just being held back by energy refills, what I recommend doing is this. Don't use energy refills so much in story content. Use energy refills to get the monthly event quest done a bit faster, and do so when the 22-hour solo event is on. This way you can get back some of the rewards. You can get back a revive, which, I mean, revives are 40 units a pop, and essentially if you use energy refills, I mean, you can get a revive here. I mean, combined with this potion, that's basically a 40% revive, and you even get some actual units too. So, you know, you get a lot of the what you're tossing into the event back. If you don't have time to do both, try to do what you can in the monthly event quest, which only you're going to be able to know. Like, basically, do like the highest difficulty that you can, and then from there, if you want to, you know, do some story progression or something like that, you know, don't do all the difficulties. Or if you are doing maybe like 3 of the difficulties, we'll maybe drop it down to 2. You know what I mean? I wouldn't ignore it completely, if at all possible. Only Zundog sending over another 3, saying it's Sunday, the day we worship thee. Oh, dude. I don't know if I'm the person they should be praying to, man. But I appreciate the thought that I could be up there with any being worth praying to. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate another 3. I have a feeling that's going to be painful grinding your 4 stars over and over while you wait for 5 stars to come off cooldown. A little bit, but that's okay. PG, you got a 4-star awakening gem. My questing team is Silver Surfer Torch, Black Widow Deadly Origin, Medusa, and Thing. Medusa and Surfer awakened, but the rest aren't. Who should I use it on? Probably Thing out of those champions. But you could also save it for another champion that you pull, like a different champion than those ones. Because out of those champions, Torch doesn't need to be awakened. I don't think Black Widow does. Could be mistaken. I always forget her awaken ability, but I don't think she needs to be awakened. And Thing, his awaken ability is a little bit more defensive in nature. You can still use him offensively without it. But the protection, like, it'll save you some resources. So if you are gonna give it to any of those, I would say Thing. Either that, or again, you have the choice to save it for just a different champion that you pull and would want to rank up. Like if you got Magneto or something like that, or Void. Later, BG, you gotta get some rest between the unit grind tomorrow. My prediction for you is 825 after popping battle chips. Okay. And Tuesday, full of Sims 4 for Brianna's stream. Her Twitchiversary. Wait, is that her Twitchiversary? Okay. Jesse, later, dude. Whom rank 5, 5-star Sunspot or Colossus for Act 6 exploration. Both are awakened. Hold on. Rank 5, Sunspot or Colossus. Oh, I would go Colossus. I shouldn't even have to read that, you know, to read that twice. Colossus, he's just such a beast. Sunspot's great, but Colossus is next level, man. He's just got so much utility. I would highly recommend going with him. If you're pressed for time, I would explore top regression level, Cav, question mark, and then stick to completion of the 2 below it. Then do some story. If you have enough time, you can go back and explore more. I mean, That's already a lot of content right there. Like, that's all I do, and I'm not even progressing in story because the story content's done. Is the highest 3 difficulties. So that might be a lot. I mean, obviously, if you have time for it, then great, but could be a lot. Swashbucklers and over 100 rupees. Thank you, dude. Saying hi, BG. Rank 5 Claire is my most used champ. She's a beast. Not surprised. Between the two options, do I first, 1, take 6-star Claire from rank 1 to rank 3, or 2, both 6-star Dragon Man and Claire to rank 2? I would go with just Claire to rank 3. You can get Dragon Man ranked up to rank 2 another time. I would absolutely just take Claire to rank 3, man. Having a rank 3 champion is going to be better than having 2 rank 2s, generally speaking. Because I mean, it's you have all the other 5 stars and everything to back you up. So it's not like you're only playing with one champion or something. It's just that's going to be your highest. So, oh, forgot I could block those. Well, sort of. I lost all my charges, but. Man, sometimes I try to evade Doom Special 2, like full evade. And every time I do, I'm like, why did I even bother? Because that's just too hard for me to evade, man. It's fully evadable, and if I practiced a little, I'm sure I could get it. It's just in a high-level situation like Alliance War, I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I'm just going to block it every time. Usually, can you just auto fight through Master and Uncollected? But I guess the resources really aren't worth it for you at this point. I do those. I do Cavalier, Master, and Uncollected. I'm just saying it's like to go through. Like if I was gonna do story content, I mean, I play this game a little bit differently than most. If I was gonna do story content, I would still do all 3 of those. But I'm just saying, if you're a little bit busier and don't have the time to do all 3 of those and still progress in story content, then it's okay to, to cut something. But of course, I like to get as many rewards as possible, so. The heroic and normal, I don't 100% clear. It's not worth the energy. I just single clear those. But the others, they're still worth it to me. I've gone through the side quest one time, and it was kind of hard. If you could pick 3 565 champs to go through, who would you pick? Easy. I liked the team of Colossus, Omega, and Sabretooth when I was doing it. They were all 5 stars for me. My Sabretooth might have been a 6-star, but I mean, he was just there for synergy. That's the team I like to run. If I wasn't running Suicides, I probably would have ran... I mean, I know you run Suicides, but if I wasn't running Suicides, I probably would have run something like Hyperion. Maybe Sorcerer Supreme. I don't know. All I know is Omega Red and Colossus, they kind of just steamrolled it pretty good. I did have to use a revive on one of the runs, so you definitely have to be paying attention in there. I feel like there was a few runs where I got lucky and I I might have had to use more than one revive if I didn't get lucky, but some of the encounters are kind of tough. Some of the side quests that we go through, they really do feel like just like a walk in the park. And then other ones feel a little bit harder. This one felt a little bit on the harder side of things, I'd say. Feel the same way about Doom Special 2, except I try to dex it half the time and I get blasted into oblivion. Yeah. His I normally just block, except for the last part. But there's a lot of others like that that I try to full evade, and I always get blasted. Cap Marvel, Fury, and Quake for side events all day long. It's a good setup. There's not many bleed immunes out of the champions in there, right? Were there any? Now that I think about it, like... I mean, imagine, with, you know, you're using Cap Marvel a lot, too. There's also a lot of tech champions in there that she's good against. But were there any bleed immunes in there? Is the new robot guy bleed immune? I don't imagine he is. The new Iron Man? Most of the Iron Men aren't. Infinity Man kind of is. Maybe Jabari shrugs off bleeds, probably. I don't know. Try to dex War Machines special one every single time. Oh god, dude. War Machine special one. I want to see the stats on War Machine special one. It's probably the, if I had to guess, the special that people get hit by the most, it would probably be his special one. On like a percentage basis at least. Because we don't see War Machine as much in high level content. Because in like Alliance War, you know, he wasn't even available as a 5-star. So he's there as a 6-star now. Whoa. I thought my game was bugging out for a second. We're good, I guess. But, you know, whenever he... Oh, God, dude. Just can never stop myself from swiping back against that stupid special one. You know what I used to do all the time? I've kind of stopped myself at this point. It took forever to finally learn. But I used to get hit by Old Man Logan's heavy attack. Every single time, man. And I know it was a 2-hit heavy, and yet I would still just... I would still go in too early anyway. Took me years to figure out, don't go in early, dummy. Oh my god! I had full health. Let's forget that happened. I had full health. Wow. That was insane, man. All right, Adam Upchurch said it over to, thank you very much, Adam, saying BG, go 4 to 5, 4 to 5, I'm guessing that's rank up gem for Elsa, Molly, Falcon, or Daredevil HK. Oh man. For me, all right, first off, let's talk about Daredevil. I would immediately cross Daredevil off the list. You know, Daredevil has some fans, but they're very few and far between fans. I don't think most people don't consider Daredevil to be a good champion, which is sad because he just got buffed. So it's like, dang, even post buff, he's not really used in this game. Elsa, Mole Man, and Falcon, I think they're all worth ranking up. Some people really like Elsa. However, personally, I'm a bigger fan of Mole Man and Falcon. I think Falcon has like just the most overall widespread use between the 4 champs you listed. But I think, you know, I see Alliance mates play Mole Man all the time as well. I don't know if you've already cleared all the variants, but one of them's a hero, one of them's a villain, so that can kind of sway your decision. Also, Mole Man is an XL champion. If you need to, you know, another XL for variant 2, things like that. Without any other context, I would probably recommend Falcon between all 4 of those. But Mole Man would be like second, and if you had a reason to rank up Mole Man, you know, then you should just go with him. And if you're just a big fan of Elsa, then go with Elsa too. But I would consider her third in the lineup. That's the general order without any other context that I would give. Falcon, Mole Man, Elsa. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. Norris sending over another 20 of them CZK saying, I told you that deodorant damage is nuts. Dude, I can't believe how much damage I took. I mean, I know her shocks deal decent damage, but that's special. I had full health, class advantage. Crazy. I've been thinking about ranking mine up. I think I mentioned this. If I haven't mentioned this the past couple of nights, then you know, I'll say it again here. I've been thinking about ranking up my Black Widow deodorant, not because of just getting my ass kicked right there, but because I kind of just want to prepare for the future if Kabam does throw a shock opponent out, like where we need shock damage to get through something. She just has so much of it. Like if I'm gonna rank up a champion anyway, just to burn some rank up resources just for someone else to play with or something, I'm thinking about going with her. Then again, I still have a Falcon to rank up myself, and I might rank him up too. My 6-star Void rank 3 and Hitmonkey destroyed Grandmaster. Nice, man. Good stuff. What's up, Karate Mike? Rank 5 my deodorant as soon as I got her. Never really used her. No regrets. I feel like it'd be the exact same situation with me, Mike. I would rank her up. I wouldn't use her. And she would just be sitting there kind of rotting until I needed some shock damage. But at least whenever that situation came along, I'd be ready for it. Compared to, like, I don't know. I mean, you know, obviously you have the Mole Man covered in our battle group. If there's a situation where we need Mole Man, that's all you. So I don't need to rank up Mole Man. I did like how fast Hitmonkey was when Lags used Hitmonkey during the Legends run. Almost want to rank up Hitmonkey. Do I even have him as a 5-star? I don't even remember if I do or not. I don't know. Either way, it's probably not the biggest deal. Any tips for Act 4 Venom? Your first time going through that Venom, you probably want to take the long way around. Make that Venom easier for you, instead of just going toe-to-toe with the hardest version of him, with all the linked nodes up. They're the best way to fight him, though, and this, you know, even if you have all the link nodes up, is just to use Ronin, the Cosmic Ronin, and you could just stun lock him. You know, get to a special 1. He has to be awakened. He has to be high sig level. But like even a 2-star, if you can manage to get to a special 1, you could stun lock him just by spamming special 1 over and over and over again. He has so many buffs. The stun will last long enough that you can get another special off before the stun goes away. Outside of that, Mystic champions usually work pretty well. They can nullify Venom's buffs and make them a little bit easier to deal with. I'd personally recommend ranking Mole Man for solo story use stuff, obviously. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. I'm really trying to wait until 7.2 comes out so I can see, like, who I need to rank for the bosses. I should have played the beta. I'm pissed at myself for not playing the 7.2 beta. Maybe I'll go through. Does anyone know? Did Legacy 100% the beta for 7.2 when it was around? Kind of curious to go back and look at the bosses and things like that to see if I need to rank anyone up for him. Norris sending over 50 more of them CZKs. Thank you, dude, saying she may be better intercepting. That skill cav was a lot of fun, and she was only rank 4, and she was faster than rank 5 Fury. Nice, dude. I could see that, man. Fury, for as much damage as Fury can do in his real Fury form, without going into real Fury form, his damage is just okay. Not really that high. And yeah, I could see a rank 4 out damaging that. Guys, long shot for that Venom. I mean, yeah, long shot's good for that Venom. Here's the thing though, when it comes to that Venom in Act 4, you're still new to the game and don't really have that many champions to select from. Ronin, however, because he's in the 2-star crystal, it's not that hard to get a 2-star Ronin. Might be hard to survive long enough to get to a special one early on with a just a 2-star champ, but at least if you could reset the quest over and over, since it's right at the start of the quest, you could eventually get it down. Statics in and over another buck. Thank you, dude, saying I really like Falcon. I'm strongly considering taking him to rank 3 over Fury. You know, at one point in time, I thought that was a crazy idea. These days, I don't even think it's a crazy idea anymore. I see more people use Falcon offensively than I do see Fury used offensively. You know, in questing situations, Fury still gets used a bunch. In Alliance War, however, I see maybe one Fury brought in a war, in a battle group at least. Whereas Falcon, it's like guaranteed one Falcon is going to be showing up. Maybe a second one, depending on the map layout kind of thing. Yeah, Maximus, when you chose Falcon over Fury, that's the one I'm talking about where I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that was the right call. But you were just ahead of the game, dude. Falcon does seem to get more, you know, he seems to get used more. It's not a bad call at all. I think it's just one of those things where we're still getting used to the idea, because Fury is such a proven champion, you know, for years now, whereas Falcon is still relatively new. So it still feels questionable. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's proved himself. Who's laughing now? Yeah, exactly. 50k combos can't be argued with. Very true. Howdy, BG. What up, Abido? You get some sun lately? Nope. And your beard is looking a little brighter today. Thank you. But damn gorgeous still. Thank you. Nah, man, I haven't been outside since, like, what year is it? It's been a while. It's been a long while. My issue with Fury is that he relies too much on his bleed. Exactly. That's always been my issue. People give me crap for saying that. Like, just use them when they're not bleed immune and stuff. Dude, there's so many bleed immune champions or champions that interact with bleed. It's crazy. I still think it's a result of the Blade era of the game, where we just had that entire freaking year of champions that all had some sort of bleed-based mechanic to them. And we're still paying the price for that. Like, there was always bleed immunes in the game, long before Blade hit the scene. Because it's like it's a simpler mechanic, you know, whereas these days we have some more interesting mechanics. But I feel like they were still, I mean, they were still used kind of sparingly, like the bleed immunity thing. And then Blade hit, and every champion was immune or can shrug off and have a death field aura going, something. And then they got more relaxed with the bleed immunity as time went on, and they changed it up to, you know, incinerate or shock immunity, the other immunities. But it still makes sense for a bunch of the newer champions to be bleed immune as well. I mean, you can't have someone that's made out of rock suddenly be able to bleed. And in the future, like, that's just how it's going to continue. There's going to be other instances where you can't bleed the opponent. Whereas Falcon, it's just that raw damage. There's going to be ways to limit that to some extent, but nowhere near how limited bleed actually is. Anyway, Cloud of Contempt sent it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, is Falcon usable and or a good option for Path 9 in Tier 3 Alliance War? Path 9. I don't really see people use Falcon for Path 9. I can only really speak to the times where I take Path 9 and I see like Magneto, Dragon Man. Who else do I see? Spider-Gwen every now and again. Which I guess Falcon would be good for that Spider-Gwen. If there's evade, like if people are putting evade champions there, then yeah. I usually get assigned Path 9 when there's Magneto or Mystic champions, because Torch counters them. I don't know what gets put there when I'm not assigned it. Looking for opinions from chat as well. Thanks. Also, sup nerd. Yeah, chime in, guys. Anyone who takes Path 9 in Alliance War, I'm sure we have some people in here at least. Who do you guys usually see on the nodes? And who do you usually take into war to counter those nodes? Gee, how many SIGs does Ghost need to be good? 0. She benefits from the SIGs. And, you know, you want to get her to SIG 200 if possible, but she's useful even unawakened. She's good unawakened. She's, in my opinion, the best in the game at a high SIG level. Got 3 rank 3 6 stars. 2 of them are Colossus and Falcon. There's a time when that would have been completely disgusting. Yup. You'd have been the laughing stock of MCOC, dude. Gonna do much damage. It's got the incinerate or the energy resistance, right? Maybe should have used a special 3 there. Oh god, fighting Yellow Jacket is so annoying nowadays. Freaking Kang's team. 55 hits in with suicides. Die, dude. Got a little sun today on my way over to the T-Mobile store to get a new S21. Did you? Okay. Still pasty AF, but the phone is fire. Not noticing much difference between it and the iPhone 12. Okay. Certainly not in load times, at least. Yeah, load times, there hasn't really been much difference in load times in a while. But how do you... How does the like overall feel on the device? Like, are the touch screen, is it as smooth? Do all of your inputs feel the same as they did before, or do you ever get that odd time where you're like, huh, I swiped but my character didn't move or something? Actually use Fury and Alliance War a lot for my path, so this is interesting. That is interesting. LED sent me a message. That was a nightmare that will last me a million lifetimes. What? What was it? Was it Brian, check your text? God, after that last message, I'm afraid to check my text. What is this? Okay. Okay. Any tips for variant 7 Miles Spidey? I just used heavy attacks the entire way. I just stunned him and hit heavy attacks. Just letting you know there might be a lot of noise tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad. There's just gonna be like some construction type work going on in the area tomorrow, guys, so it's starting early and hopefully it's not all day. But I mean, my microphone, it doesn't really pick up a ton of outside noise anyway, so it shouldn't mess with the stream too much. I might hear it. I don't know if you guys would hear it much, but of all the days well, I'm gonna be streaming for like 10 plus hours tomorrow or something if they're doing construction that entire time. You know what? Let me get some shock charges. Why does it feel like I am not doing as much damage as I was in the other arenas? I guess just because these are the Kang and Thanos matches. Wait, why are these Kang and Thanos matches? I just realized I'm on round... Wait, am I not on a high round? Oh, it's still 14? Okay. For some reason, I thought I was like around 25 into the arena. Just because, you know, I was over 2 million points. But okay, never mind. Makes more sense now. BG, can you tell me how to get my first 5-star? Yeah. First thing, just want to set your expectations. This game is it's more of a marathon rather than a sprint. So if you're expecting to get your first 5-star really quick and easy, it doesn't really work that way in MCOC. What you have to do is you know, collect some 4-star champions, rank them up. As you rank them up, you'll start to be able to tackle higher level content, and in doing so you'll get 5 stars. 5-star shards and crystals and everything, they come from all the same areas that you get 4-star shards from. It's just you have to take on a slightly higher difficulty. So story quest, event quest, the incursions, alliance war, duplicating your champions, pulling them a second time, you know, the same champion from a crystal that you already have will give you some higher level shards. You get them from everywhere, the arenas. It's just got to be a little bit patient, and when you start to get 5 stars, like the first one is going to take the longest by far, unless there's a special event, because sometimes Kabam, they'll have a special calendar. Actually, the summertime's coming up here, and during the summer there's like a 3-month-long calendar, and in that calendar there's usually like 10,000 plus 5-star shards just thrown in there. But outside of special events like that, you know, the first one's going to take the longest, and then you'll start to get them. Each one just comes a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, until you start popping them open like they're nothing. You're just wondering if you watched this one MCOZ video called "The Champs Get Buffed" by Big Kid Scotty. Highly suggest watching it since it's very entertaining. I don't know if I've seen that one or not. I saw another one, I think it was by that person, posted on Reddit. But if it was anything new, then no, I haven't seen it. what are your thoughts on Annihilus? 6-star number 64. Decent. I've been thinking about ranking up my Annihilus. I think I already checked. I was gonna take my Annihilus to rank 3 to place on defense in Alliance War, which would actually be my first Cosmic 6-star rank 3. But I think someone else in my alliance already has a 6-star rank 3 on defense. Offensively, underwhelming. He got buffed once, and post buff, like, I don't know, he's not the worst. He never was the worst champion offensively, but he also never was the best champ, and he never will be the best champ offensively. I do consider him more of a defender. But yeah, like if you ever did want to rank up a defender, someone that from time to time could be used offensively, it feels like that's what Annihilus is. Bringing a 6-star Phoenix any good? Unfortunately, no. Sad to say, because Phoenix is a huge character in the comics, but in this game, nope. Not very good at all. Oh wait, did Abido ever say... So far I'm not missing any more inputs than usual, okay. But I do feel like there is a little adjustment in the timing and where to hit the screen because it's slightly different size. Okay. Got it. Looking to sleep. Peace, guys. All right, Maximus, later, dude. Should I rank 3 my Human Torch or Corvus? What rank 3? Oh, you know what, man? I see you're spamming, so never mind. We're not even going to talk about it. Maybe come back in a few minutes. Without spamming, we could discuss it. Or if you spam again, we're just going to ban you. Oh, he's super scared when a defender gets a buff. What if they become even harder to deal with? Yeah, that's a fair thing to be worried about, man. There are some champs like Ebony Maw that was already kind of a pain to deal with, and he got buffed and kind of only made him worse. I was afraid of that. Ooh, nice, got all the milestones. I was afraid of that when they buffed Magneto, actually, but he's a little bit more annoying to deal with on defense, but they made him in such a way that it's not that much more annoying to deal with. He was always kind of a butt, you know. It's definitely harder now, don't get me wrong, but feels like it's manageable, at least compared to if they buffed, I don't know, who's a really annoying defender. I mean, a lot of the annoying defenders, they already are strong offensively, so they wouldn't buff them. Like, you know, Doom or Mojo or something like that. But God, can you imagine if they did buff Mojo? Like, you know what? We need to give this guy more damage somehow. BG started an account yesterday, and do you have any advice for starters? Never sell your champions. Kabam's going to be deleting that feature soon anyway, but never sell your champs. Invest your units into masteries above all. Don't toss them into don't use them to buy crystals. Do not underestimate the power of the arena. Not everyone enjoys grinding arena, but if you can stomach it, you get a lot of benefits from grinding the arena. And I would say if you have any more specific questions, you know, live streams are a good place to ask them. Even if I don't always see the message, someone else in here might be able to help you out. Or another live stream, same thing, you get like that instant feedback usually. Or there's forums, Reddit. I'd recommend joining the UMCOC Discord if you use Discord a lot. I have a Discord linked in my description, but I don't really use it. I kind of just took over someone else's Discord when they stepped away from the game, just so that it would still exist. And yeah, those are probably some good starter tips. Like I said, if you have more specific questions in the future, just ask. Dysentery Joe sending over bug. Dysentery Joe, I don't see any message from you, dude. If you sent over a message, YouTube ate it. There's nothing here. bless little Mojo's heart. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say that about Mojo. PG, don't leave. I'm 87% into Maestro. Dude, Eric. Nice, man. You're almost there. I am going to be heading out in a minute, but stopping a little early. I started my, like, actually on time, Abdo, so it's not a little early. Give me just a minute. You caught me with my pants on. Alright, let me see. Dysentery Joe saying, LOL, no message, just lurk mode. Okay. And killing camel spiders on my back porch. What is a camel spider? You know what? I don't want to know. Because that sounds like a big spider. And I was going to Google an image of that. And then I quickly realized, why would I want to do that? I don't want to Google any pictures of spiders. I'm also not going to look at Twitter for a while, just in case anybody thinks it's funny to send those pictures on Twitter. All tweets are going to get ignored for a while. Don't be like that, guys. Don't do that. It's not the funny type of troll. I also do not want to know. BRB, looking it up. Oh my goodness. They're big and they eat coconuts, maybe? I don't know. What? It's called a camel spider for a reason? Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I ain't looking it up. Alright, Orange Juice. Sending over a euro. Saying, Brian, before you go, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Orange Juice. Thank you so much, even though it's not my birthday. Appreciate it, man. They look like potato bugs. Interesting. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna head out of here, guys. I'll be back tomorrow in about 11 hours from now for an all-day grind session. So yeah. It's gonna take a while, is all I know. Did Abido start his stream yet? Okay, he's not actually live, but he's gonna be live in like a second here. He's got the stream up already, so here's the link. And Dysentery Joe, you're a monster for mentioning those spiders. I feel like everyone in the chat hates you now. Man. But alright, there's the link to Abido's. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, it's going to be a morning till night kind of grind. So shout out to Norris for being tonight's biggest D. And thank you to everyone else too. Night, everybody.